Like and subscribe is always appreciated. Let's start. Do you think you're immune? Ask Noriega. Ask al-Baghdadi. Ask Maduro. Ask Saddam. No walls protect you. No armies prevent them. If you hear the sound of their helicopters, it's already too late. Delta Force, programmed killing machines, the hand that strangles tyrants in their bedrooms. Delta Force, when Washington decides your time is up. In this video, we will reveal the secrets of the terrifying elite, how presidents fall before them in seconds. Delta Force, the nightmare from which no one wakes. Watch before they knock on your door. Download free content. When darkness falls and radars go silent and you think you're safe behind your fortified walls, there are monsters that don't appear on cameras and leave no trace except the smell of gunpowder and the shock of arrest. We're not talking about ordinary soldiers, but about the unbeatable elite. Delta Force, Washington's striking hand, and the nightmare that haunts presidents and dictatorships around the world. How do they approach? How do they plan? And how do giants fall at their feet in seconds? The elite of the elite. Delta Force was established in 1977 by Colonel Charles Beckwith, who wanted an American version of the British Special Forces. The secret headquarters is located at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, a place only the carefully selected can enter. The organizational structure of the division is shrouded in complete secrecy and is officially known as the Combat Applications Group. No soldier can apply to join. Candidates are selected from the elite Rangers and Special Forces. The selection process is the most difficult in the world, with over 90% of applicants failing. Training begins with physical endurance tests that exceed human capacity in rugged forests and mountains. Candidates must walk long distances with very heavy loads without clear maps or compasses. The goal isn't just physical strength, but mental strength and the ability to make decisions under tremendous pressure. They are called silent warriors because they work in the shadows, away from media spotlights. Training excellence reaches miraculous levels. Must hit moving targets with extreme precision from long distances. Train for close quarters combat in closed rooms filled with hostages and enemies using live ammunition. Master infiltration and blending techniques. A soldier can appear as an ordinary civilian in any world capital. Organizational structure relies on very small teams that possess firepower and technological capability equal to entire armies. Possess the latest military technology, microscopic drones, advanced night vision devices. Every Delta soldier is an expert in explosives, communications, and advanced first aid. They learn multiple languages and different cultures for easy movement in any hostile environment. Advanced capabilities? Parachute jumping from extreme altitudes is an essential part of their infiltration missions. Undergo harsh psychological tests to ensure they won't break down in cases of capture or torture. The division is divided into combat squadrons, each specialized in a specific type of surgical operation. They're considered the elite of the elite because they only intervene in missions where other forces have failed. Their relationship with the CIA is very close, working as the military arm of dirty intelligence operations. Training to drive all types of vehicles, from motorcycles to attack helicopters, is a given. Their combat methods are constantly updated based on lessons learned from each operation. Secrecy is their creed. Even their families don't know the true nature of their work. Don't wear traditional military uniforms on missions. Choose what suits the operation environment for camouflage. Delta Force is the tool Washington uses when it wants to send a strong message without leaving official fingerprints. The ability to operate in chemical or biological environments is part of their advanced training. History of presidential arrests. Delta Force's military history is studded with operations that changed the course of global politics. Operation Eagle Claw in Iran, 1980. The real beginning that drew attention was Operation Eagle Claw in Iran, 1980. Despite the mission's failure due to sandstorms, it was the spark for developing the division to become what it is today. Operation Just Cause in Panama, 1989. In 1989, Delta executed Operation Just Cause in Panama to arrest dictator Manuel Noriega. Noriega, who thought himself protected, found himself surrounded and driven to American prisons in the blink of an eye. Gulf War, Iraq, 1991. During the Gulf War, Delta was responsible for hunting Scud missile platforms deep in the Iraqi desert. Operation Red Dawn, Iraq, 2003. But the operation that carved their name was Red Dawn in 2003. After months of pursuit, Delta managed to locate Saddam Hussein in a small hole in Tikrit. Saddam, who had terrified the world for years, surrendered to Delta forces without firing a single shot. The photos Delta took of Saddam undergoing medical examination were a humiliating message to all Washington's adversaries. Afghanistan, Tora Bora. In Afghanistan, Delta fought the battles of Tora Bora, pursuing Osama bin Laden in rugged caves. Despite bin Laden's escape at the time, Delta continued eliminating al-Qaeda leaders one after another. Operation Neptune Spear, Pakistan, 2011. In 2011, Delta participated in securing Operation Neptune Spear, which ended with bin Laden's death in Pakistan. Libya Operation. Operations in Libya didn't stop. Delta kidnapped Abu Anas el-Libi from the heart of Tripoli in a lightning operation. Operation Kayla Muller, Syria, 2019. In Syria, Delta executed Operation Kayla Muller in 2019 to eliminate ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. Al-Baghdadi blew himself up in a dead-end tunnel after Delta's dogs and men cornered him. The division doesn't just kill, but excels in tactical extraction of important personalities to bring them to trial. Operation Maduro, Venezuela, 2026. The operation to arrest Maduro in January 2026 wasn't just coincidence, but the result of planning that lasted for years. Pre-operation intelligence? American agents planted in Maduro's inner circle to determine his movements to the second. 0 hour was set on a moonless night to ensure maximum stealth. Silent stealth helicopters launched from nearby secret bases, penetrating Venezuelan airspace without detection. The raid execution. The jamming technology used disabled Russian and Chinese radar systems the regime relied on. Delta men landed on the presidential palace roof using fast ropes in complete silence. Used advanced sound and light grenades that left the presidential guard stunned and temporarily paralyzed. The breach occurred through several axes simultaneously to disperse any potential resistance. The capture. Maduro found Delta rifle barrels pointed at his head before he could reach his weapon. Instant facial recognition technology was used to confirm the target's identity in the heat of the battle. Maduro's wife, Celia Flores, was also secured and transported with him under heavy guard. The operation took less than 15 minutes from landing to takeoff with the target. Advanced technology used. Small kamikaze drones were used to destroy any vehicles attempting to pursue the helicopters. Communication between teams and the White House was via encrypted satellites that couldn't be intercepted. Espionage techniques included using laser microphones to hear what was happening inside fortified rooms before the breach. Delta used directed anesthetic gases to neutralize guards without needing to kill them, reducing noise. Trump's warning after the operation. After the success of this operation, Trump issued a statement to the leaders of two countries, Putin and the President of Colombia. The questions remain. Who will be closest to this scenario? Or could Khamenei be the next person, especially after Trump's threats a few days ago?